I mean, Tracii and Phil being together
Yeah.
are, those two. I mean, it's good for the brand, but you got to remember something. LA Guns never had hit songs. And if you don't have hit songs, it's tough to exist. Ballad of Jayne was a song Tracii fought and fought and fought to keep off that record. Tracii said he was going to quit the band if Ballad of Jayne was on Cocked and Loaded. And that was a top 40 hit. He literally said, I'm quitting. I'm not going to be in a band with that record, that song on the record.
I didn't know that. That's incredible.
Yeah. It's just what you have to have a hit song. Motley Crue had hit songs, radio songs that people still sing.
Dr. Feelgood came out nice and polished,
Yeah, I mean, nothing on the first LA Guns album was on the radio, really. Second album, Rip and Tear, got a little bit of rock radio play, and then Ballad of Jayne was a top 40 hit for like a week. It was in the top 40. What's that?
What about Never Enough? That did okay, right? A little bit of
Never
MTV
Enough
play.
Yeah, well, again, MTV played the videos, but as far as radio, they didn't get a lot of radio play. Ballad of Jayne got the most radio play, but it hit the top 40 and then quickly dropped again. They didn't have the legs. MTV, yes, MTV helped sell records for them. Never Enough was a big video on MTV. Ballad of Jayne was a big video on MTV. Rip and Tear was the first video, kind of set the record up. But they didn't have hits. And if you don't have hits, I mean, it's you can't survive. To me, you look at bands like I don't know. Some of these old new wave bands had one big hit, but everybody knows it because it's in the paper towel commercial. Do you know what I mean? So it's like they're able to go and tour and do casinos and stuff and make good money because they have a hit song that you still hear on oldies radio. So LA Guns never had that. They weren't they tried to be that on Hollywood Vampires. Really, they tried to be, shift to be more of like a rock band with radio songs.
There's a couple good songs on there. I think there's a couple good ones on there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad album, but it was a little, that's 91, and then Nirvana came out in 91, and there you go. So